getting on to MasterChef now, how did that go? Like, is like the timing the same? Like, you know how they say you got an hour to cook. Is it actually an hour, or do you guys get like, a little bit more time than that?
It depends on what the challenge is. Sometimes they would add a little bit of time. For the most part, I mean, it is what it exactly shows.
Okay. Okay, so like cookbooks or any of that?
We're not sitting there with a cookbook right next to us. No, not at all. No.
Okay, I was always wondering that. So
no.
So like, do you guys get to like socialize with the chefs at all, or is it more so like business and then they just leave?
We do before the cooks, but before the cooks and stuff, and then like top 10, we got to drink, champagne and eat with them a little bit and talk and hang out. I mean, it's pretty fantastic.
So was your experience there fine? Like, would you do chef TV cooking again? Like, would you go the TV route ever again, or probably not? Would you recommend it to others?
I would if you do it, having a plan is the key. After I was on the show, I've never stopped. I've just kept building my brand, being able to travel around the world and help a bunch of people. And I've never really seen anyone that was like, man, I regret going on that show. I regret, I regret going to, the biggest cooking show on the planet and being on 180 cooking. Like for someone, you'll hear a lot of people complain about like what happens there, which, I mean, you can be upset with some of the politics of it, but for the most part, for anybody that really has given a dang past just not having to work and just being like, oh, I'm on TV, I've made it. I didn't look at it at all like that. I looked at it as this is a big, giant stepping stone. This is a huge opportunity for me to show the world what I'm about, who I am. MasterChef's the biggest cooking show on the planet. It's aired 176 countries. So, like when I was in India, people knew who the heck I was because it was airing during the time I was in India. So, like, for someone to say, man, I regret that, I think they'd be fools, or that they didn't capitalize enough on the opportunity at hand, which is what I did, and like a lot of other people did. Like one of my best buddies, my brothers, Nick DiGiovanni, he's, one of the biggest food influencers on the planet right now. I mean, in the U.S., he probably is the number one. He was always this guy, except whenever he was on MasterChef, the spotlight was on top of him, which gave him the platform to be able to really take off. Mm-hmm. And now he's doing, of course, 100% him, nothing involving MasterChef. He just used it as a platform properly. No one's ever done it better than him. So for somebody to say, oh man, I regret this, this. You hear a lot of people complaining about, I wish I'd have gotten 15. I wish I'd have gone further. I wish I'd have done this. I wish I'd have done that. Yeah. That still have almost no social impact, that don't go do charity, that don't actually have impact on their community, that they're just like, why wasn't this happening? So, it is what you make it. Social media now with the TV shows, that compounding effect is better than it ever has. Like season 1, MasterChef, those people compared to season 10, it's 10 years of technology. It's 10 years of social media development. So like season 10 people, they have the biggest giant, social media following by like a landslide. Like if you put season 10 following, given with Nick in there, but if you took the Instagram followers on season 10 comparative to season 1, I would say that there's probably, hundreds of thousands of difference in count, just because of, I believe, the time period of when someone watched that, not being able to tie it to social media, not being able to really catapult. Now, if you get on any type of cooking show, you should be able to use that as a keystone to be able to start building that arch of success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really it's up now. Now we popping bottles like the Super Bowl just touchdown.